Hey, sixth graders. So now we are going to work on just the sphere, okay? So you're going to use the same colors that you did on your outside for your sphere. It's probably a good idea to sharpen them up before you start. Okay, that way you're nice and ready. Doesn't matter which color you start with. So you're just going to pick one of the two colors. I'm going to start with my blue again. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before, and I'm just going to mark, you know, blue, skip one, blue, skip one, blue, skip one, okay? So then this one is going to be the peach, so I'm going to do the blue here, skip one, blue, skip one, blue, skip one here, I'm going to go there, skip, you get the idea. I'm going to do that the whole time. I usually don't do this step, but honestly, I think it's a good idea to do it because then you don't accidentally color it the wrong color. So it's not a bad idea to start this way. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back to coloring. This entire first shape, this whole thing is blue. Okay, so that entire piece is going to be blue. Okay, so then go to the next one, and it's going to be this entire little triangle. Okay. You want to try to match the value too, like, so however, if you drew, if you colored in your squares outside of the sphere dark, you want to do the inside dark. You know, I don't like the fact that these ones are darker than the rest of mine, but, you know, maybe I'll go back later and I'll fix it by darkening up all of my squares, but, I don't really have that kind of time right now. Okay. Okay, now this one. Same idea, I just want to shade the whole thing in. All the way up to the lines. Okay. Okay, so just continue coloring and shading in. So just continue to color in this area. Okay. And just make sure you go all the way to the edges. Okay. And these ones, remember, it's got to go to that point. So these lines, these curved lines, have to go to that point. Okay. And the last row. So this last row, remember on these bigger pieces, you're going to color that whole piece the color. Okay. So I'm continuing to shade this blue. And then once I'm done with this last row, then I'll go back with the peach on everything. And then to really make it pop, the best thing to do is to take a Sharpie. Part of the reason why I said that you guys are going to need 2 permanent black markers was for things like this. If I go over and outline this entire project, once I'm done shading all the different areas, it's going to make it look a lot better than it looks right now. Right now the lines are, you know, they're not as sharp as they could be. And if I go over top of them with black Sharpie, it's going to sharpen them up a lot. Okay, so now next step is to add peach on every spot. So you're going to take your peach, and in this very large spot, you're going to add the peach. Okay, so the whole way across, we're going to add peach. Okay, and then in each of these other spots, you'll also add the peach. Okay. Okay, about halfway done the sphere, and then we'll be done the whole project. Okay, again, this larger spot, just make sure you color the whole thing. Now you see when you overlap, how it gets almost like a brown tone. That's because if you mix two complementary colors together, you get neutral colors. So if you mix orange with brown, you're going to get, or I'm sorry, orange with blue, you'll get a tone of brown. If you mix red with green or purple and yellow, all of those colors are complements on the color wheel. So that means that they sit directly across from each other on the color wheel. All right. Okay. So voila. Other than outlining, it's pretty much done. You can go through with a black marker and outline the whole thing. Unfortunately, it seems that someone has removed my black marker from my table. So I'm gonna have to pause this and come back. I know that I've mentioned it before, but I have 3 kids, and 2 of which are home right now, and that's all the background noise that you're hearing. I know usually my videos are pretty quiet, but today they're quite active, and I'm not sure how much of the video is picking up all of their talking and singing and whatnot. But my youngest loves Hamilton, so that's what she's singing right now. If you're gonna do this outlining, just be really, really careful. I don't want your project to look great and then you kind of go to outline it and you're all over the place with your lines, because if they no longer seem straight, it's not going to work. So you got to make sure your lines still stay straight. Okay. This goes right through the middle. That one I got a little distracted while I was doing. That's not good. Not quite straight with that line. Okay, so now I need to do my lines going this way. Okay. Again, don't do your straight lines going through your circle. The only 2 straight lines going through the circle are basically that cross. Other than that, it's all curved lines. Okay. Okay, messed up again. Okay. Don't mind the whimpering. That's just my daughter.
They hit my knee against my door.
And since I'm not going to redraw the entire sphere, that's definitely going to stay in the video. Ooh, see that? Not good. I need to make that line thicker, and it's going to stand out too, and that's not good, but I don't like the way it looks, so just a little bit thicker. That's an obvious mistake that if I was grading, I would lose some points for. You can see it on the thing. It's a mistake. Oh well. Okay, nothing I can do about it now. Same thing with that one. Don't like that. Okay. This curved line here. And this curved line here. Okay. And now I gotta do the curved lines this way. It's easier for me if I just do it this way. So you can see how it sharpens it up. It makes it look a lot nicer. So that's it. All done. And I guess I'll see you guys in class.